Okay, hello.
Hello.
And welcome back to Twin Geeks.
React.
Today we are looking at Amberlynn crashing out on Instagram.
Yep.
And it's just exactly what you think it is.
Yep. Just
So
crashing out.
she's crashing, she's raging, she's fighting,
Crying.
crying.
All the eens.
She's doing all the eens. So we're gonna take a look at it. So let's go.
Yep.
Oh, and we could also talk more about like our thoughts on the whole Tommy's stuff that she said too.
Yeah.
So we'll do that as well too. Also, okay.
Hey girls, so yesterday Amber decided to do an Instagram Q&A, saying things like, she's 3 steps ahead, that Beck
Okay, hold on. 3 steps ahead.
You,
Amber, take 1 step. Your Fitbit would tell
I
me
was gonna
otherwise.
say.
Your
Like
Fitbit would disagree strongly with you're 3 steps ahead of anything.
She had taken 3 steps in about 10 years.
Girl, the only 3 steps you take is from your couch to your fridge and back.
Just
Yeah, 3 waddles ahead of everyone else.
Gotta keep
No.
3 steps ahead of girl world. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'll believe that when I see it.
3 steps ahead, that Beck is only bringing up her hygiene issues for money.
Okay.
Also, but can we shout out to Beck, who's at 100,000 subscribers?
Yeah,
That's
I got half of Amber's
crazy.
subs.
Half of Amber's subs
a tenth
in-
of the time.
Yeah, literally a tenth of the time. Like, claps. to
Not
them.
even. You got to get the coin when you can. Look at. Oh, can we just look at all the Instagram posts on the top, like all the little bars? Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Speaking of another thing, sorry to interrupt, but the Destiny Beck collab is in the next couple days.
Oh
I'm
my God.
so excited.
Dodging questions like, will you ever actually take accountability instead of claiming Beck is lying, and saying how much she misses Emily? And guess what Emily was doing while Amber talked about missing
okay,
her.
Good. I'm
Yeah.
glad we can talk
She
about
was-
this. So we don't have to read this. We don't have to like go through
Yeah,
all
that's
this.
not what this
But
channel
the only
is.
thing
You can read it while we're talking.
Yeah. So the only thing that I would say about this is like I don't know. Like, was it recently their anniversary? Was it recently the anniversary of her death? Is like, was there something else that prompted this? Because everyone's saying, oh, she did it to shade Amber. Who the hell is Amber? Amber. But I'm like, what if it's their anniversary or something? You know what I mean? Like, or the day that they
Yeah.
met or something. Like, you don't know what. I don't know. I'm not trying to stick. Christ knows I'm not trying to stick up for her. But like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, there's probably an explanation. You don't just post this. You know what I mean? Was there kind of a bonus of because she went back and added Colleen later because
Yeah.
she initially didn't say that because you know Amber would see my princess girl and be like,
It's
like,
about me.
oh my god. I mean, you fed this woman to death, and you're professing to miss her more than anything, and blah blah blah. Like, granted, was she well on her way before she was even in the picture? Probably.
Yes.
But did she do anything to help it? No. So I kind of can't have any sympathy, or nor do I really. Some people are, saying, "Oh, well, we like Emily now because she's got tea." It's like, well, I don't. I mean, if
That's not. Yeah, you can't just jump on the bandwagon.
It's nice that she's coming out with things that we basically already knew, but like, I'm not going to change my opinion on the whole situation just because she has, tea.
When you're desperate to feel anything other than heartbreak, you learn to blur the edges of red flags. And sometimes the warmth you cling to is just the glow of the gaslight, and by the time you realize,
This, though, this
Yeah.
is clearly, I mean, yeah, the glow of the gaslight. That was oddly poetic.
I know.
It's-
She has her way with words, and I can see
does.
how Amber might have fallen for that. Just because and she was also like deeply embedded in
Yeah.
the lore before she even got with Amber, so she knew exactly what to say.
Yeah.
So Amber did kind of fall for her charms a little bit
Yeah.
on her, rebound journey.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, yeah, so it's not all Amber's fault. I mean,
No, don't get me wrong. They're both shitty people.
yeah.
They deserved each other, honestly. So, like,
They did.
I don't know. It's like, well,
They really did. I thought they were going to last longer than
so
they
did
did.
I.
if I'm
It's been
being
like 6
totally
months.
honest.
Yeah. So did I.
I thought it would be like at least a year of this shit before either Amber kicked the bucket or,
It honestly would have been interesting to see, given more time, what would have happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, Amber deserves to have that happen to her or anything, but it would just be interesting to see
if it hadn't fallen apart
Yeah.
when it did.
Would
if
she-
you believe that it fell apart when it did.
Yeah.
And we'll get to that later.
Yeah. Would she let it, escalate like Colleen? You know what I mean? Would she
Right,
let it
like
get to
would
that
she
point?
have stopped her Ozempic?
Yeah.
Would she have, or would she have kept it going if nothing else but for, like, the viewers telling her she was going to?
Right.
Because of Tommy, it's Tommy's fault, she's going to
Yep.
stop the Ozempic again.
Yep.
Would that have kept her going on it?
Right. So it's all, it
I'm
would
sorry,
be very...
not Ozempic, semaglutide.
Whatever,
Some
same
off-brand knockoff shit. That's
GLP-1, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
That I get
Compounded
advertisements for.
semaglutide. I know, all the time, and all the radio ads are about
Oh my
it.
god,
Like,
everywhere.
you cannot get away from it.
It's
Like,
just...
I'll listen to the actual car radio, and it's like 3 commercials in a row for semaglutide, and
It's
I'm like,
ridiculous.
what the fuck is happening?
Like, holy shit.
Yeah, so, like, Amber fell for her quasi-poetic nature.
Yeah.
And knowing what to say and how to, soft and gentle love.
Yeah, and she was sending texts like this the whole time, and you're with everything I've ever wanted, and this and that, and da-da-da-da,
Yeah.
That it was all like this. I thought I could handle it because of my professional background. Like, bullshit. I can believe that she was, like, upfront about her BPD and saying, just so you know, I have BPD, and it's really hard for me. So, like, I can get that she would try and not sell her on it, but you know what I mean, like...
Someone also asked her to clarify if she thought Amber was a rebound, and she said, "I didn't see it as a rebound. I cared about her, but I was grieving and looking for comfort during one of the hardest times in my life." And then she started to spill.
Yeah, so a rebound. Yeah.
So...
I mean, that's just what it is.
I can't say for certain whether she had been formally diagnosed or not. What I can confirm is that she had multiple different appointments scheduled that she never went through with. And while we already know
Yep, that checks out. I'd believe that.
Yeah.
that to be true, Emily's starting to come out and confirm these suspicions means
And where were these appointments? When she was in Oklahoma or when she was in Wisconsin?
Right, hard to say. Because, like, why would you get something out of state from where you live? It wouldn't make sense unless you were convinced you were moving there.
Which maybe she
was. And then maybe either they fell through or she just didn't feel like going, or... Because Amber, she likes to plan things, and then she can't follow through with them. So she probably loves, like, making the appointments, but then, the day before she's like, oh, I don't know, my stomach hurts a little bit, and... Oh, my
getting
heels
anxiety about it.
Yeah, I got the anxiety about it. I don't think I want to do it. Oh, I'll just reschedule, and then she'll never do it. Like, guaranteed.
That's one more ex that's sick of Amber's lies and manipulation. Funny thing too, during Amber's Q&A, she got this question asking her if she could prove her BPD diagnosis. Amber says, "You aren't asking
convenient.
for..."
Her convenient answer.
Oh, remember, guys? I had cancer.
Yeah, and just constantly the cancer bait constantly showing up.
Good faith. I'm tired of goalposts constantly being moved.
And it's not moving goalposts. You claim something. We don't believe you because of multiple reasons and history and everything else. How is that unreasonable and like, oh my god, you're not asking that in good faith? Oh, how do you know that? We want to see the receipts. You claim this, every fucking other word out of your mouth is BPD, and yet
we haven't seen that hide nor hair of a therapist or
not one.
They want to keep that private because you're not going, because you got those workbooks on Amazon.
On Amazon, because on TikTok somebody showed it, and you were like, oh, okay. I'm convinced she doesn't go to therapy. She doesn't go to fucking therapy.
No, she's never been to therapy.
She's never been to therapy in her life. And if she is, she's not honest to them, just like she's not honest to anybody.
Even if she did go once or twice, she hasn't been honest with any of them. And that's why they tell her she's not a narcissist, if we believe that's true.
Because she's not honest with them, and she knows.
Don't do that. I don't...
Right. That was ridiculous, dude. That video, that whole live stream was so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, she knew damn good and goddamn well, like at least half of those, she 100% did, and she knew she did. But it's a label that she doesn't want, so therefore she's going to do everything she can to not, like, she only wants the labels that benefit her in some way or give her some excuse. So that one,
like the binge eating disorder, until she realized that she couldn't get weight loss surgery if she had it.
Yep. And then it was,
then
oh no, I don't
she
have it.
backpedaled
Yep.
and said she didn't have it.
So
I never said I had binge eating disorder.
But it's kind of funny because having NPD, I mean, that's still a personality disorder. It doesn't mean you're a bad person.
And exactly. And so it wouldn't be the worst diagnosis to get to her, because it would almost be like an excuse.
Yeah, like vindicating.
Do you think
almost.
that she would lean on that and be like, well, I have NPD. It's not my fault. It's my brain.
Just like she does with everything else.
Right.
Yeah.
You think it would just be another excuse.
It's a get out of jail free card, girl, and you're not using it because you think it's bad. Because you think it has this negative, which maybe it does, because it does.
What Emily has been saying about her and has chosen to reply via her IG story.
Not that stupid shirt again. I can't believe this shit still fits.
Even Jordy, I literally was watching Jordy. He's like, oh God, throw it away. Like, this fucking shirt.
How does that still fit
Christ.
you?
I don't know how it fits her. And the stupid devil horns again. It's so annoying. Also, I was thinking, just looking at this, she's very red around the mouth. I don't know if that's a product of the filter. I don't know. But she's also red in the chest, and you know what that means.
She's been hitting them buzz balls. Well, she said she was going to. She said she was going to do it in her next members only
really?
stream. She might crack a buzz ball.
Interesting.
Because she hasn't done a buzz ball moment in a while.
And just some of the way that she responds, I'm like, girl, are you? Because this is how she, like, going back to, like, the Destiny wine Valentine's Day thing. Is kind of how she was reacting. So I'm like, girl, you're drunk, bro.
Well, and okay, so let's talk about this. She got like that when she got broken up with by Destiny. So did she get broken up with by Tommy way back when? A month ago? Or is she just now getting broken up with?
I don't.
And maybe that would be the trigger for Emily to post all that stuff about Colleen, because she's
trying to
she realizes what a mistake she made, and she realized maybe that's why they broke up, because she realized she wasn't over Colleen.
Right. Interesting theory.
Yeah, that's my working theory at the moment. We'll get more into it.
Okay, I'll hear more, because I'm not convinced that they didn't break up back then, because now whether they broke up back then and got back together on the DL, I don't know.
Right. Or they just staged the breakup.
Right. I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. I mean, you can put on your tinfoil hat for a lot of things. I'm not sure. So let's keep going, and you can tell me the rest of your theory, and I'll see if I agree.
I'm done with relationships. I am going to be single for the rest of my life.
And why would you say that a month out of a relationship? Right. Exhibit A, I present to the courts. This.
And I hate.
Why would you say that you're done with relationships?
Right.
Unless you just, one doesn't normally say that unless they just got out of.
That's true.
Not a month ago.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, and I hate this.
That's Exhibit A.
Yeah. I hate this smug attitude. She's like, I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life.
Oh, okay. And I also want to say, single for the rest of your life, it's a good thing it won't be that long.
Right. I'm like, oh, so the next couple of years, cool. Yeah. I mean, you could do that.
You don't have too long to wait to be single the rest of your life, Amber.
Yep.
If you keep going the way you're going, and I hate to say that, because I want to be a channel like Karina, where we don't bring up her weight or whatever, or anything that, could be considered bullying or whatever, or mean, or we're not the ankle over here.
That was mean.
Shout out. Shout out to the ankle.
Shout out to the ankle. We love
he's
him.
He's got that covered.
But even he's not that mean.
No, I mean sometimes. I'm like, ooh. But
But you still laugh because it's true.
It's still it doesn't make it any less true. Yeah.
Well, statistically, I mean.
Oh, for sure, because that's not the.
Okay, let's read the question before we. Are you upset and or confused?
What? They put the slash in the wrong.
They put the slash in the wrong. Put the emphasis on the wrong syllable. Confused. Tommy is talking about you on her post comments.
Stuff she was saying to me 3 nights ago.
3 nights ago, she was saying. She had a different tune 3 nights ago. So did they break up maybe 2 nights ago?
Right. Did they? Yeah.
1 night ago?
Now, when did she decide she was taking a break from YouTube? Because I feel like maybe all of this was going on and that happened, so she was just like, I need a break.
See, now you're on board. Now you're on board.
Well, kind of. Because I'm just thinking, like, the timing is very interesting.
Put on your tinfoil hat.
Yep.
Tinfoil, sorry.
So during my YouTube break, I am actually coming up with a whole YouTube schedule.
Like this, like the one before, where you're gonna do every day.
Where you were 18 days behind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Great.
And that is going to be in there somewhere.
In there somewhere.
In there somewhere. This fucking smug face, I can't stand it. I don't even want to look at her. Her fucking, this fucking face.
Turn your chair around.
Literally.
So I will literally never be able to listen to Chapel Roan ever again because music for me holds so many memories. So it's all tainted. So much wonderful music is now completely tainted.
Wonderful music is an opinion.
Yeah.
I do like Chapel Roan. I like her voice. Like,
I think she's got a unique voice, yeah.
she's got a unique voice. She's got a... I don't necessarily like her style. I feel like... Sorry, Chapelgate over here. I feel like her style is very... Like, whenever I see her put on her ostentatious makeup and whatever, I just think it looks mediocre. Like, her style is inexperienced makeup.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's your makeup. You know, it's very just rudimentary.
Mm-hmm. Wow, ostentatious, rudimentary. This is a vocabulary channel.
This is a vocabulary channel, y'all. It's very shallow and pedantic.
Yeah. And this is coming from someone who like doesn't really like anything past like 2014. So I don't know anybody recent, like we talked about in our last video. I'm just not. I'm too old. I mean, I'm in that old person mode where it's like I only like my classics. You know what I mean? And that's kind of it. Yeah.
From the 90s.
From the 90s to now. Well, not now. From the 90s to about 10 years ago. And I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's my wheelhouse. If I like a certain song, like I
will blast Pink Pony Club with the best of them. Don't be like, let's not get it twisted, because that song slaps.
It does.
Majorly hard.
It does.
Good for me. I genuinely, from the depth of my soul, am not.
Let me guess. I have so much that I could say,
but I'm not going to.
But I'm not going to because I'm not that girly pop.
I'm not that kind of girl. Bet that's what she says.
Not that type of person. But it seems like I keep getting mixed up with the wrong people. Like,
I'm sorry, you get mixed up with the wrong people, or they get mixed up with you.
Right.
Girl. Because Destiny. Okay, Crystal was a naive, shy person that was young. Casey was a naive, shy person that was young, that didn't know any better. Beck was a kind and gentle person that, you know, just wanted to be friends at first, but then you know, rushed them into something that they maybe weren't ready for. Nothing wrong with any of these people. Sorry, Pookie. I think it's you. You're the common denominator.
If you go through so many relationships, as many relationships as J-Lo.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry, Jade. Maybe. We don't know what was really happening with Jade, so I can't really pass too much judgment.
No.
And then Emily, obviously, she you know how she is, so that might be the only exception. Don't sing. But yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not them, girl. It's you. Oh, I get mixed up with the wrong people. Well, maybe you shouldn't, first of all, meet everybody that you ever could be with online, first of all.
Right.
Secondly, like, go somewhere. Again, if she went places and did things, she'd probably meet really cool people.
Yeah.
But she doesn't.
She needs to find her... Amber, I am speaking directly to you now. Where's that from?
Lord Voldemort over here. Harry Potter. I now speak directly to you.
Yeah. Amberlyn Reed. Okay. You need to find your people.
Yeah.
Maybe they're at the bingo hall. Maybe bingo is your thing, or unless it's just something you go to with your mom, which fair enough. Find something you're passionate about. Find something, maybe on your break you can reflect on this, because you're not going to be watching any reaction channels at all.
Never. Oh.
Not that we're, anything, but you're certainly not going to be watching this video, but nonetheless, I'm speaking to you. Find your people. Find your thing.
Yep.
Everybody has a thing. Everybody has their people, their group that they mesh with, their friends. Everybody has friends they meet in real life. With mutual interests.
Yes.
And mutual commonalities. You need to find real people. Even on hell, like we talked to Barnaby. He's one of our closest friends.
Yep.
Met him online. Even online. But don't just go on Tinder.
Or like these
or
chat
whatever.
rooms
Go
or
to
whatever.
like a Facebook group for something you like journaling.
Right.
Journaling. Nice journaling Facebook group. Share your journals. Share your journey with other people and find people who are mutually interested.
If you are actually interested in weight loss, go find some weight loss groups. You know, something. I don't know.
Yeah, go to a Weight Watch. If you want to do Weight Watchers,
go to
they
the meetings
have in-person meetings.
Yeah.
They have stuff to keep you accountable, to keep you motivated, so you can be with other people who share their stories, and you might, you know, connect with somebody there and just meet a nice group of friends.
Mm-hmm.
Go hang out with some friends that you meet in real life, in person.
Yeah.
This online thing.
This chronically online shit. Yeah.
She needs to disconnect from the internet. And it's kind of like Chris Chan, okay?
Yeah, literally.
I'm going to bring up Chris Chan for a second. And I'm not even anywhere close to
what
half of
Gino
the lore
Samuel
that goes
episode
on.
Are you on?
19 or 20.
Okay. Still
I'm not even
early
close to any kind of the drama that happened. But in the early days...
Mm-hmm.
It was like, oh, somebody made a video about me. I have to go make a video about them. And then da-da-da-da-da. And it was all about the videos.
Yep.
All about the responses and saying you weren't gay and...
just feeding it.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Just feeding into everything. And that's why they, whatever, get themselves into all that shit. Okay? Because they fed into it.
Yep.
If you're going to take a break, take an actual break. Delete the YouTube app from your phone. I don't even have Facebook on my phone. I have Messenger because that's how we talk to each other.
Yeah.
And Bonami. Literally, that's it. Because nobody else is talking to me.
Literally.
Disconnect from. Take Instagram off of your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Get that shit off of there.
Yeah.
And go live. Go find events that are happening. Go see a play. Go see a local band. Just go out to a bar. Get a drink. Maybe not. But go out to a restaurant by yourself. Strike up a conversation with someone.
Yeah.
Talk to some of the people in Torrid.
Yeah.
I don't know. Go meet people.
Yeah.
And get a life outside of the internet. Stop worrying about what other people say.
Like, I'm just done. Like, I don't want any friends. I don't want any girlfriends. Nothing. I'm done.
Yeah, isolating yourself. That's a great idea.
I think the craziest part is, like, that was in response to me saying that I miss her. I didn't even say anything bad about her. I've never said anything bad about her. I have stuck by her side. I have stuck up for her. I have lied for her. I have been there. But Amber Lynn's just a master manipulator.
What have you lied for her about?
Yeah, exactly. And then, like, this shit that she says about the master manipulator. Oh, what am I gonna do? Be a fucking professor? Like, what the fuck are you talking? You know what it means. Don't pretend like you don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just don't pretend like, oh, I don't know what that means, or oh, I would not like. You do.
I'm just the wizard of manipulation. I'm going to be the professor at the manipulation college. Like, what the fuck ever. So, answering this question.
And that's what makes me think she's, you know, hooched up, because it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Completely, honestly, and transparent, I feel broken. I feel lost.
I feel broken.
I feel hurt. I feel confused. I feel like I don't know what to do with my life. I feel like I don't know who I am. And I don't know. I just want to feel better. I want to be better. And I just feel like everything is just a lot. I know it's a lot.
Did you see that look, that little nod? You know, that nod that she does? Like,
yeah.
And like, you're not full of the crocodile tears. It's ridiculous. Like, you're not crying at all.
I know it's a lot easier said than done, but I know that I will be okay one day. I know that, like...
And then to go from that last one to now all of a sudden, oh, I know everything's going to be okay. But you don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. You don't know who to talk to. You're like, oh my God. Make it make sense.
This is just a bump in the road. It's just a fleeting moment. It's a very long fleeting moment, but I know that I'll be okay. And I just want to say, I thank you guys so much for all the support lately. It's meant more to me than you know.
Who?
Stuff like this genuinely makes me want to cry. I think I'm just trying to be strong. Maybe I'm trying to just like fake it till I make it type of deal. Because how I feel is,
here we go.
It's unmatched.
Oh my God.
And it's like, I can't stop crying. I literally can't stop crying. I don't know how my makeup's on. I don't know how it looks.
Because you're not
good,
actually
because all I do is cry.
And
like,
it's a filter.
my face is swollen. Like, I just look like a wreck. broke my heart, really, because, like, as a mother...
As a mother.
As a mother, who's a mother? Not you.
I imagine that's, like, really hard to see, but, like, ugh.
Oh, well, the closest thing you have is being a pet mother, and you're not a very good one at that. Where's Rarity?
Right.
Just saying.
I'm really not that strong. I guess I try to be, but, like, I'm emotional, I'm sensitive, I'm a softie, like...
Yeah, okay. Okay. You are soft some places, for reasons, most places for reasons, but that's about the extent of that.
And it's just like, everything's a lot. It really is. So growing up, I was taught, like, don't trust anyone.
And I love, you see, I mean, I know there was probably a cut in between this, but, like, immediately into, so growing up, blah, 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 like, it's just all so fake. It's so performative.
Like, especially because of the life that I grew up in.
Now we get sympathy.
And I think that just, like, recently, in the last, like, few years, it has validated, like, don't trust anyone. No matter all of the pillow talks, the sweet nothings whispered into your ear, how much people can make you believe that you can trust them, don't do it. Because you can't. You can't trust anyone.
Oh, here we go. Jaded Lynn. Scorned Lynn.
No, because I'm going to be doing DBT therapy. And DBT therapy is actually made by someone with borderline personality disorder for people with borderline personality disorder. So I'm actually genuinely so freaking excited, and I'm going to tell you guys more about that.
Yeah. And when is this starting? Come on, there's no appointment, there's no plan.
My new YouTube schedule coming up, which I'll let you guys know.
Pointing. This gesticulating. Like, oh my god, shut up. You're not somebody. Who did you watch on TikTok that does this? Because I saw on Despectful Moments, her dipping the shit in mustard and eating it was like literally word for word that other person doing it. It's like, oh my god. Do you have an original thought in your own head? Genuine question.
More about that soon too. Yes, absolutely.
Ugh, I hate that face. I know I said that 1,000 times, but I will say it every time I see it.
I do not want to let my stream queens down. So I will still be doing my live on Tuesday night. So if you guys have not joined that, you definitely need to do that. Become a stream queen. Go to my channel, click the join button, and we're gonna be going live on Tuesday night. Why, thank you. And even though I'm actually now single as
Actually now, interesting.
Actually now
single as fuck. Interesting.
See, this, yeah.
Interesting.
This just happened.
I'm not sure whether they broke up or whether she thought she had a chance to get her back. You know what I mean? Like, she was still under the impression that she could win her back.
Right.
And that was why she wasn't going 100% single in, because she thought that she could fix it and she thought that she could.
Right.
You know what I mean? Maybe that's it. But, interesting way to say that, Amber.
Plan on literally being single forever. I'm gonna be one of them old women with the cats and the
just the one though. Just the one there. Just don't leave the door open, Amber.
Chihuahua, and just like living my own life over here, watching Big Brother on this.
Yeah.
In the summertime, Grey's Anatomy in the fall. Like that's gonna be my life. Nope, absolutely sober. I have not done Delta 8 since I got COVID. I'm too scared now because of my lungs. I will say my breathing is a lot better now.
Oh,
but
that scared. Okay.
So that scared you enough.
So getting COVID scares you out of vaping or whatever the fuck Delta 8 is. I don't know.
I think it's vaping.
But dying can't scare you from losing weight.
Right. It doesn't make any sense.
The logic ain't logic.
I mean, we knew it was stupid. We knew they were just like, what is going to be
even
enough?
when cancer didn't even change her life in any profound kind of way.
No,
I knew there was absolutely
there's no hope. She is fine being this.
I was thinking about having a little drinky drink. I haven't had a little drinky drink since the beginning of January. I might do it on my live stream this Tuesday. I don't know.
Dude, I almost hope she does, because she will get, if she's not now, she will get messier, and it'll be great.
Yeah.
I hope she does.
I'm thinking about it, okay? It's not a promise.
So that's it. I guess we have that to look forward to tomorrow night.
Yep.
If I survive my shift.
Oh, you'll be
on my
fine.
new job.
Well, that was this. A lot of interesting little nuggets in there that
Yeah.
maybe will come to light sooner. Maybe at the live stream someone can ask, because we're not paying for her. So someone else ask about the whole Tommy thing, and what do you mean you're now officially single? That's interesting. That was probably the most compelling evidence.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll see what she has to say tomorrow. Yeah, we will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.